How to choose yourself. Hey guys, welcome to my new video. Let's dive in. Main obstacle for women specifically to choose themselves are certain subconscious beliefs that we have been programmed into, conditioned, observing our family, taught and conditioned by society, and unfortunately also with our own negative experiences. There is also beliefs that are collective, that are imprinted into human psyche, where we think that choosing ourselves is selfish, choosing ourselves is bad, choosing ourselves will harm someone else, or even choosing ourselves can make us harm ourselves. The main fear behind it is fear of being left alone, rejected, not being loved, and being a bad person, being selfish. When we start choosing ourselves from alignment, from intuition, when we start listening to our needs, when we start giving ourselves what we need, first of all, we will be happier. We will feel finally heard, loved, and seen by ourselves. We will stop seeking it outside of ourselves. And when we start doing this regularly, over and over and over, we will realize that we are the source of everything we need. And this is called the divine independence. This means I don't need anything outside of me to feel a certain way, to feel safe, to feel loved, to feel connected. But at the same time, from that overflow and that feeling of divine independence, I am source, I am choosing myself, I am loving myself, I see myself, I hear myself. From that overflow, we will actually be a better person. We will actually make better decisions. We will actually be more compassionate. We will be more loving and more caring for others and our environment and our community. And from this love within, we will overflow and be more motivated to give back, to connect with others. We will have more compassion, more understanding for other people's issues, shadow, and problems. And we will not snap that easily when someone does something that doesn't match our vibration. We will have compassion, which doesn't mean we'll not have boundaries. Actually, when we are in self-love and choosing ourselves in divine independence, it is much easier to set the boundaries because we're in tune with ourselves. We know what works for us. We know what doesn't work for us. And we know how to be kind and compassionate to set those boundaries from love and not from ego, anger. The thing that blocks us to choose ourselves, as I mentioned in the beginning, are those conditioning and programming that we have inherited, learned, or being imprinted in. To dig the root, to see where did you start believing that choosing yourself is selfish, bad, or you will harm someone, and start digging into that situation and see what have you been learning through the experience of rejecting yourself to be loved. What is this teaching you? How is this serving you? How is this helping you? Get the lesson from that, and then you will not need to do that anymore because you learned the lesson. And then you can start feeling happy and safe to choose yourself on a daily basis. If this is something completely unfamiliar for you, I recommend start with small things like waking up in the morning, sitting with yourself, asking yourself, what do I need now? What do I want now? And slowly start with food, like what do I really want to eat today? Oh, maybe it's an orange, or maybe it's chicken, maybe it's whatever. And just start giving to yourself those small moments where you will start choosing yourself. And this is basically training on a daily basis with those small, basic choices. And then you will be prepared slowly to make bigger choices when some serious decisions come in, some situations in life come in, and you know how to go in tune with yourself and see what really works for you and choose yourself. Just remember, the people that become triggered when you start choosing yourself You're literally giving them opportunity to see themselves and to heal themselves. When we start choosing ourselves, and we didn't in the past, and there are people who are used to that, of course they will be triggered. Of course they will feel like they're losing something because we have been spoiling them and overgiving and allowing them to cross our boundaries. And of course this is going to trigger them, okay? What is important for you is that stay grounded and stay in your focus, because the people who are really aligned with you, they will shift with you. They will admire you. They will support you in choosing yourself. They will be happy that you love yourself more. They will respect your boundaries. The ones who feel triggered, they probably are not aligned with you and they just want to stay in the parasitic energy and just take. Your assignment is to recognize with who you truly feel aligned, because when you start choosing yourself, it's going to be much easier to stay in tune and admit to yourself what kind of people you want around you. Choosing yourself is healthy. Choosing yourself is safe. Choosing yourself is love. And by choosing you, you become a better person. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, and share with a sister, and see you soon.